Welcome, DNA Mobile Gamers. Today I am going to share with you kind of a tutorial, I guess, guide for streaming your gameplay using two different programs that I use, which is Streamlabs and Filmora. I was messing around with some settings and kind of wanted to figure out, after doing my last video tutorial about the Game Boy Advance HDMI output, and I noticed that my voice was kind of not as loud as I wanted it to be compared to the background sounds of the game. I know you could still hear me, but the background sounds of the game were a little bit obnoxious, I found sometimes. So there's a way that you can actually use Streamlabs and split up your audio into two different audio tracks. So I'm in Streamlabs Desktop 1.7.0 right now, and on the left-hand side, you'll see a settings icon on the bottom left, and then underneath General, Stream, and Output, so click on Output, you'll see another setting for output mode to be simple, or you can click the drop-down and click Advance. So now you can go over to Recording, and then you can see here we have different audio tracks, so up to 6 audio tracks that you can actually record at one time through that one video file. And basically I'm going to only have 2 audio tracks, so 2 audio tracks to record the gameplay. Okay, so I've only got the 2, and then I'm going to go back into the settings for a second here. Sorry, I just missed a step. And if I go into my audio under output and then advance again, you can actually change the name of these to voice and game audio if you want to. So you can change the bit rate and everything as well. I just left it as default at 160. And then when you go into your audio input capture, so if you click the plus sign and then you click on audio input capture and add source, it's going to add your audio input capture source. So double click it. And then you want to click on the devices that you want to actually be heard. So this will unmute them and mute them. So I don't want to hear my desktop or anything like that. I just want to hear my condenser microphone that's plugged in via USB. And then this is my capture card that is plugged in as well via USB. So there is checkbox options here on the right hand side, so 1 and 2. So I want my USB digital device to be audio track number 2. And then I want my audio track device for my condenser mic to be number 1. So I click on number 1, make sure that 1 and 2 isn't selected because you just want this one to be number 1 and this one to be number 2, or vice versa, whatever you want to be the first one, but I'd rather my mic be the number 1. So now I'm going to exit that. So that's going to save that setting, so as you can see here. And then I'm going to click on record. And when you're done recording, I will jump back into Filmora. So I'm going to do that now, and then I'm going to show you a test recording that I'm doing. Okay, so I did my little recording there, and now I'm going to import my recording that I just did, which is right here. It's only like a 40-second recording. So I'm going to import it. I always press no because I find that when they try to do whatever they do with their software, it ends up depreciating the video file for whatever reason. But anyways, so back to the split audio file part of it. If we click on the right button on our mouse and scroll down to under where it says rename, it says audio track, and there's your 2 audio tracks. So audio track number 1 will be your voiceover, the audio track number 2 would be the gameplay. So how you're going to want to do this, you're going to basically want to drag this video file down here, and you can see the high pitch of my voice basically, and then you're going to grab the other audio file, or video file, sorry, and actually no, hold on a second, I didn't do what I wanted to do. So then after you've dragged that one in, you can right click again and then change it to audio track number 2, and then grab that audio or that video file. And then you can notice that it's a little bit lower pitch, and that's just because it's the gameplay sounds. So when I click on this one, I'm going to right click it, I'm going to mute it for a second, and then I'm just going to play the video file. So I'm going to drag all the way over here. So this is a test recording of me with my voice playing a game with just the background music of Minecraft. Okay, so that's playing my voice right now, and then I'm going to drag this to the top. Oops, just undo that. I want to drag this above this one because I want to just right click and then detach the audio from my game, and then delete the video file because you don't want to have two video files. And then you can just drag that back down if you want to, and then right click, delete empty tracks so you don't have a whole bunch of random tracks in there. And then if you want to test it out, make sure it's all working, you can right click your first audio file, mute it, and then unmute your second one, which is just the gameplay. And then that's where you can mess around with, you know, the volume of the gameplay, if you want it louder at some points and then quieter or not even at all. And even your voice, say your voice sounds like it's too high pitched, or maybe you want to edit your voice at random times to make it sound funny or something. I don't know, it's up to you. But this is just basically showing you how you can have more than one audio track on a video file and set up your streaming better. That's about it. I'm not a professional, but this is me. I kind of Googled a couple things, watched one video, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. So I trialed and errored it, and then I figured it out. Thought I'd share it with you guys. So hopefully you enjoy. Take care. I'm going to stop recording this now. So you can go home now. Or you can go back to bed. I don't know what you want to do tonight. It's Saturday. So take care. Bye-bye.